Well, hello, my fellow YouTubers. As you can see, I have no hair left. What? It was shorter than this about a week ago, but oh, excuse me. I'm just gonna open this up. I know, annoying sound, but I want to place this on my laptop so we can talk better, and I don't have to strain, and I can sit back a bit. Okay. Oh, I'm just gonna get comfortable. So, I got my cool new. Oh, wrong arm. And my cool Trunks tattoo. Yeah. I got that about a month ago. Anyways, I wasn't gonna blog till maybe next month, but I'm just gonna do a very quick one because I don't have much data to upload either because I'm a little behind and I gotta get my internet back. But yeah, so I thought I'd just make a quick another update. Um, you probably like some of my other videos because they've been kind of funny, and I would like comments of seeing like, do you think this just looks more hotter? Like to know what my trans guys think. Anywho, still big in the community. I haven't started doing volunteer service. Hoping to start some soon. I'm gonna look into that eventually. As of a couple of funny stories to tell. Last week I was at the club and there was this like boyish girl boyish type, which I do like, and she was so funny. And she even thought I was trans. I said, no, I'm not. I just, I got the little soft face that take after my mother. That's why. But I said, no, I'm not trans, but I do date trans. And so, yeah, which is my new preference right now. Um, you know, I'm hoping to have a boyfriend sometime in the future. Yeah. So, but I'm still very well versed on Facebook and have all my friends on there and, offering all the support I can because, I've learned a lot too. Over many years, so excuse me, Ma. I learned a lot over many years and feel a lot of sympathy for my trans people, male or female, and I know what you girls or guys are going through, having to succumb and realize that, up here, this is what I want to be, but down here is just, it's not me. I've even touched on some of my past videos. Oh, and now I'll also touch on this video too because I've never brought up this subject yet. But first I'll say, as I touch on my past videos, it's like, it's like what people don't understand and what people don't get is, you know, you may think they're beautiful, you may think they're hot, you may say, oh, he's a really hot guy or really hot girl, right? And you can try your best to even make them, feel as good as you want, but deep down inside, to them, they're still like, yeah, but okay, I'm a man or I'm a girl, but, it's like this. It's just, to me, it's like, this doesn't belong. This doesn't belong. You know what I mean? So, you gotta learn, people out there have gotta learn that you can't be selfish towards those feelings. And I was watching this video just a while ago about dating trans guys or trans women, being like us being bio and dating them, which is very true. That you gotta have sympathy for these people, emotions, feelings, whatever, and you gotta understand, like, for example, like being in a relationship, cuddling, whatever, they might be comfortable with that, but when you're getting into the sexual expectation, like, they might there may be certain things that you like to do that they might not like to do. So you got to really think, like, do you want to be with this person for the person that they are, not for how or what they can perform, or if they're not so quite adequate up in your style. Um, if you're not looking for love on a more deeper level, then you should just look elsewhere, because you're never going to get what you want. So you have to know when you're getting involved in a trans relationship that you got to understand and be respectable of their feelings, because you might not get whatever you want. Like, there's times, like me, like, I will admit, I love sex. I like my sex drive. There's a lot of stuff I like to do in sex, but you have to understand that in a relationship like that, there might be certain things they might not want to do because they're uncomfortable with their parts. Like, it's dealing with, like, if you're dating if you're dating a pre-trans or pre-T person or a post, right? There's those different aspects. Like, the post ones might have more comfortable, might be more comfortable sleeping naked with you in front of them once they've had their surgery done, whereas the pre ones might not, because they don't want you to see this, because you might not bug you. You might be understandable, but to them they feel like, well, I'm supposed to be the man in this relationship, and I got these, so now I look like a woman. So I feel uncomfortable in showing that part of me off to you, because it's not me. That's not me. I'm the guy. I'm the person, and not just with with a guy, but even with the girls who have no boobs and are getting boobs. They might feel the same way, like a trans guy or a trans girl. Just the other way around, but they might feel the same way. So this is where you got to be, number one, respectful. Well, number one, communication. Number two, respectful, because you have to communicate your feelings. It's better to communicate in a good relationship than not to communicate, and then later on, it just all come out wrong or fights happen. It's better to be open and communicate and talk with the person and know where you stand. Always know where you stand, because you don't want to get too deep in a relationship and then realize, oh, you know, we've gone so far now, and oh, you don't like this or you don't like that, blah blah blah. It leads to an argument. So it's good to always have good communication. Now, I've learned a lot over the years. As I said in the past, my other videos, I have a friend that I don't hang out with anymore that was trans. I have a friend, many online friends. They know who I am, and they know who, he is, and I know who they are. So yeah. And, so what's the next rule? Oh, hold on, wait, let me think. Okay, rule 1 is communication. Rule 2 is respect. Rule 3 is, oh, what would be rule 3? I just had it in my head and then it slipped me. Compassion. I guess compassion. Because you got to be compassionate about their feelings. Alright? If they have a hard time, enough time dealing with their own body, you got to be compassionate about their feelings. If they don't want to do something, it's more loving and more great to respect their wishes. On the other hand, whenever they're feeling down or feeling bad about themselves, just tell them how good they look. Tell them you're the best man or woman, Because I tell a lot of my friends that all the time, because they all look wonderful. But the problem is, to them, they'll go thank you or whatever, but to them they still feel, inadequate, some of them. Like, my friend's mood totally changed. Like, once he got his top surgery, oh, he was totally fine. Like, this was the worst dysphoria of all the dysphorias. I know, like, most, the junk down there you can deal with. That's not so bad. Some people is worse than others, but this is the worst. The chest, that's the worst. You know what I mean? So, sadly enough, I got almost an A&a-half cup myself. Ugh. Anywho, and then a touching, as I told you guys before, it's like I've always felt like a female myself in a man's body, and not very many people know this, but I've considered a couple of times of transitioning, but I just thought no. I said, you know what? That would make it more harder for me. I think. Um, like I like to date guys. I don't count myself as gay anymore. I count myself as pansexual. But I think what I truly realized, like, okay, I can act like more like the woman a bit, even though I'm straight acting as a guy. So I'm like more like a woman that's happy to be in a guy's body. So I just think my idea of a perfect relationship, of the way I think, the way I act, the way I adapt, the way I am, I just think being with a trans male is my perfect cup of tea. Because I've tried women, I've tried guys, I've tried. It just doesn't seem to work. I don't know. Just a relationship doesn't seem to work. So, oh, I gotta move my leg. I can never sit cross-legged too long. Kills me. Kills my legs. So, I don't know. It's just I'm at the part of my life is that's where I see myself being. So yeah. So that's where I am at. So I hope to find a trans guy fall in love with. Now I went a little too long on this video because I am at 12 minutes. Thank you YouTube for letting me go up to 15 minutes. I love you for that. And they let me record up to 15 minutes now. I'm so happy. But I'm not going to do that in this video now. Discuss my other topic, which I keep putting off. I know, YouTubers, I keep putting it off. Leave some comments. Please watch my videos. Leave some comments. Some of my videos are funny because my past ones got cut off and then I had to correct it and I got so ticked off to be like, oh, blah, blah. So that I've already had a comment about that, how funny I was overreacting because my camera didn't work right. This better save right or I'll be ticked again. After all, because I hate this when I redo the spiel and then I have to redo it all over again and it just doesn't come out right. It's perfect the first time. So YouTubers, please leave comments. You know what I mean? I've never gotten video comments before. That would be so fucking awesome. You know? Like all my lovely trans guys or girls or whatever. I don't care. Leave me videos. Straight guys, straights to gays, whatever. But I really want to hear from the trans community the most because they're the ones I love the most. So yeah. So I don't know what else to say. Just leave comments and I'll touch on my next subject on my next video, I promise, about my other hard time in my life. And it's kind of difficult because it also makes relationships a little harder. Dealing with like HIV. I think I may have talked that subject once before, but probably not in detail. So I'm probably going to do that on my next video. So just leave me comments and I promise my next video I'll answer all your questions. I'll even answer past questions from past videos. I'm going to look through it because I think there's a couple more. If I forgot to refresh them, I'll refresh them. So any past questions I'll answer to. Any new questions I'll answer to. And then I'll go on to my subject of HIV. Alright, so love you all YouTubers and all you trans guys out there too and trans women. Keep healthy. Be who you want to be. Be loving. Never let anyone put you down. And if they do, find me. I'll come after them. No, okay. No, I'll just give you a big hug and tell you everything's okay because I love you guys all. Alright? Take care. Mwah. Alright? And leave comments. Thank you. Bye.